Hello, welcome. My name is Crazy Lions. Crazy is spelled a little weird on purpose. Um, Wanted to say thank you for watching. And here's my 10 days on a flat homestead world. I always keep coming back to Minecraft no matter what else I try. This is a game that I don't quit. I always, fall into that typical gamer slump and always load up Minecraft, and it gets me out of it for a little bit. And so I remember used to always building on flat worlds, trying out different redstone ideas and stuff like that. So I went ahead and it's like, what happens if I tried to survive on a flat world? One super cool thing Mojang did was they added presets to it, so you could have like an all stone world where you randomly generate ores in the stone. Um, there's a stereotypical grass, dirt, bedrock one that everybody remembers from way back in the day. um, And they also have this one that I'm playing on currently, which is an overworld themed preset. Um, Completely flat map. It's like one layer of grass, a couple layers, 2 to 3 layers of dirt, I believe. 3 layers, I believe. And then like 59 layers of cobblestone where ores randomly generate. Um, so there won't be caves, but there will be ores, and you'll see that in a little bit. Um, Randomly generating villages, which you can see I'm looking for. You'll see that I miss. I'm pretty sure there's one right there. But, you know, when you're playing the game, it's very easy to miss something when you're looking for it. So I'm wandering around, I'm looking for a place to settle, looking for a village, um, and collecting assorted items on the way. Like I know coal is, for whatever reason, extraordinarily hard to find. Um, Randomly generating. Um, and this is the Homestead map pack. There. Um, it's incredible. It's very homey feeling. So I ever since I found this one, it's been what I've been addicted to forever now. Um, I feel like I just can't put it down. I'm constantly playing it. One of my favorite mods in here is actually the Farmer's Delight and stuff like that. It's so much fun. And I didn't think that I would because I like fighting random like dinosaurs and dragons and stuff like that. But this is a really fun map. Another thing I did just to kind of get these 10 days to go by without a issue is I did keep it on peaceful. That's why you don't see any slimes, since they do naturally generate on flat maps. Um, why that ant didn't straight up try to murk me there. Um, but yeah, so I start to settle down here. It's turning dark, so plant a bunch of these dark cherry logs, and this is where I decide to let my gameplay come back into fruition and not speed up by like 5 times, 4 times, I think. Um, but day one was just the basics: food, a bed, so I can set my spawn point, so I don't have to go all the way back. Um, and figure out what's going on. Um, got a bunch of wood. Again, planted more so that the house that I had an idea for, I could actually manage. Um, and then once we sleep and we go under, we get our first introduction to the mines, I believe. Yeah, there you see randomly generating ores. Um, doesn't matter what level you're on, whatever ore it is, it'll spawn. It just won't spawn deep slate ores unless they're in those little geodes that we saw all over the place. Um, which kind of irks me because I do like the way like deep slate diamond looks, all deep slate coal, even though it's super rare. Um, I like the way they look, and it's kind of what I wanted to do with this. Is I plan on making this a full series, where I try to beat all the bosses. I don't think I can get the warden. I don't think there is a deep dark. I don't think there is a naturally spawning ender portal. I don't think I don't know if the nether is flat either, so I don't know if there's naturally spawning fortresses. I guess we'll have to find that one out together. I don't remember ever needing to go into the nether on a flat map, so I don't know how that generates. Um, but here in just a second, I'm gonna speed you through my mining journey. Um, and yeah, naturally generating it. You can, yeah, it. I'm confused, confuzzled. I found diamonds before I found iron. Little did I know that that would be a huge issue. Um, Iron is apparently incredibly rare on these, or at least the seed that I'm in. So I'll let you sit here for a second while I mine. Pretty much go through a pickaxe at a time, go back up, build a new pickaxe, then come back. But yeah, I'll see you back in a second. Alright, and here is going to be where I start to build my house. Like I said, I wanted to settle down here. I liked the kind of openness after I put in the trees, or before I put in the trees, I mean. Um, I went with a pretty basic build. I mean, I've done crazier things. So, but basically all I wanted to do was just set up camp, basically. Um, have somewhere to sort, have somewhere to actually put my bed instead of just on dirt. Um, I do plan on either expanding and turning it into a little village with, you know, houses I built. We'll see. Um, I don't rule anything out. I could create my own village in the middle of this flat map. There's a mod that lets you pick up objects and mobs. Um, so that might be a thing that we do. So day 3 and like or day 2 and onward, I'm working on a building my quote unquote forest, as you can see by the excessive amount of dark oak or dark cherry oak trees that I decided to plant. Um, as I continue to build, little did I know that this actually took up a lot more resources than I thought. I mean, I've built this before in a survival world, but it was when I was like already extraordinarily set. So like I didn't care about the resources per se. So yeah, I was like, damn, okay, this is a lot. But once I do get it set up, and I'm very happy with how it looked. Do I think that I could have done more decorative? Yes, but first survival house, I mean, I have the entire potential series to finish this up, uh, and make it look all pretty and nice, whatever. My plans for this series, actually, um, I I want to see how much I can get done in as little time as possible. Now, of course, I don't want to like beat every final boss there is in Minecraft in the next 100 days. I think those videos are a little insane. Um, I'm not that good at Minecraft. Like, I'm alright. I can handle my own, but I'm not beating the Ender Dragon with beds. Type type shit. Um, that would be super badass, but I ain't that guy. Um, I just I've been in a gaming slump. I haven't been liking my racing games. I haven't been liking my um. I usually play like Call of Duty, Rainbow, Battlefield, that kind of stuff. I completely fell out of love with Call of Duty. Same with Battlefield. Um, super big on like FIFA, Madden, college football. I've been enjoying those, but I just I needed a break from sports, um, so that you guys know a little bit about me and where I what I come from. Is I'm a coach for a high school track team. I did football, so like I love simulating that, and honestly, I think FIFA does it incredibly. Or EAFC, my apologies. Uh, I like playing manager mode. It's super fun. So you might see that on my channel. You might see just Minecraft on my channel. You might see some Madden gameplay stuff. We'll see. I thoroughly enjoy gaming. It's one of my many hobbies. I built my own computers. This is what I'm playing on right now. I have an Xbox, a Switch. I used to have the 360. I used to have a Wii. Like gaming's been huge for me, and no matter what games I play, I always come back to the same couple, and it's Minecraft, Madden, and whatever soccer game I'm playing at the time, which usually is the current one. Like I remember back in 2014, FIFA 14 with Lionel Messi on the cover. Um, but yeah, it's a quick little builds. Like I said, nothing too crazy. But one thing you might have noticed is there's no sand. It's just dirt. So yeah, I do something about that. Um, I did do it off camera. I made an oopsie, and I'll explain that when it happens. Um, and I legitimately, as I'm eating corn, I take a second to admire that you're actually eating the corn and you can see it disappear in your hand. And the sunset. I don't know what graphics this game uses, but it's different and it's nice. It's calming. relaxing. So day four is more time on the house. Pretty sure I go mining for a little bit too, because I get pissed off by how many bats there are. But yeah. So I'll let you enjoy the game. Um, Pretty much talked about everything I needed to talk about. Um, I do appreciate you clicking and stopping by watching this video. Like I said, um, I remember doing this. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get this Let There Be Light achievement, and I'm gonna be set on torches for a little bit, because they give you like 15, I think, and then some what are they called? Lanterns. Yeah, I forgot that it doesn't give you torches, it just gives you the lanterns. But whatever. Lanterns are cool too. So I really wanted to get done with the base of the house. Um, it's because the house doesn't feel complete to me without the base done. Like I can do without a roof. Like I'm chilling, no big deal. But for whatever reason, like if I have one block missing from the base, Apple does it too. Um, everything's out of whack. I don't. I need the base done. Pretty sure I put that back, but I don't really like recording live um, gameplay and what's it called? Audio stuff. It just feels too unnatural to me. I like talking about what I did. I know what I did. Let me just talk about it. So that's kind of why you're getting a post version, and I know what everything's going on. And uh, as much as I do want you to experience stuff with me, I like just sitting down and playing Minecraft. I know it sounds weird. I'm 25 years old, but I do deal with it. It's one of my favorite childhood games. I remember on my Xbox 360 playing the tutorial world, going into creative and getting all diamond armor and making that starter house that you make in that world completely diamond blocks. I thought that was cool back then. And it still is, damn it. Flex your wealth. Although I do it with netherite blocks now. But these houses are just as cool to me. And I didn't want to hear you cursing or hear me. You hear I hear you. You hear yeah. You hear me curse up a storm because I couldn't jump on that godforsaken stair. I just hit my desk. Yeah. Like I said, the quick little build, nothing too extravagant. No first day castles. Um, just a nice little base with tons of storage options. Um, it ends up looking really good. I end up having to borrow some glass. Um, excuse me. Now, this next part, I actually go looking for villages. So you saw me pass that one earlier, and yeah, I feel extraordinarily stupid. So I, of course, do what any Minecraft player does when they come across a village. Mark the iron golem for its iron. And then steal everything from everybody that lives in that village. And I still don't understand and get the new combat, not new, it's not new, but the combat mechanic, they changed it. I really just wanted iron to make water buckets so I could start a farm. Damn. I had a yawn apparently. And because I already found one, I killed the iron golem, I got 3 iron. I was like, okay, cool, I have my infinite water source even though I only needed one. But just going through double checking everything. I'm pretty sure I even opened up my map and we teleport around, figure out what uh what other stuff I missed on the way. Check the crops. Let's see, whatever you don't have, you have to take from a village. So here I start gearing up to go back into the mines to finally get those diamonds that so earlier eluded me. Um, and I didn't realize I took a long turn. That's why a wrong turn. That's why I sped it up so much. Um, damn, a vein of 6 diamonds. I didn't realize that. I have a little bit of diamonds now. We're nearing the end of the episode now, and this is where I start winding down and I start thinking about what I need to do off camera, such as mining, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I do plan on doing, some off camera stuff, mining, um, farming, just collecting foodstuffs. Um, I am gonna have certain like time frames dedicated to certain things. Like, maybe I spend an entire day down here, building tunnels and underground bases and stuff like that. See me teleport around again. Um, After I got those diamonds. Um, I just wanted the first 10 days to be a little bit of everything. So you got me ransacking villages to mining to building my first quote unquote base that's not done yet. Um, like I said, just a little bit of everything. We've made it to the end of the episode. I'm going through some of the stuff I accidentally did off camera because I forgot to click record. So I got silk touch. This villager here gave it to me, which I kidnapped, transported to my house. You'll see why I needed that here in just a second. I got glass. I put some fireplaces over that door, make it look fancy. Set up my farmer's delight stuff. Just kind of made it a little bit more homey. Finished the house. I think I'm gonna go to that one village and get the yellow glass panes to put in the roof parts. Here I'm just showing you that I may have taken a little bit of glass. Okay. But again, I forgot to click record when I came back from eating food. I finished the roof. I made some cobblestone stairs on my stone cutter, which I'll show you here in just a second if I can find my stone cutter. In case maybe you wanted to use the same build as me, I don't know why you would. It's not a fantastic looking house. And then I start looking at some of the padding. It's stupid. And I didn't realize that stone cutters or these saws had that ability to make stairs so much cheaper. I mean, like, damn. So I use that for my roof. At least I think it's cheaper. I don't know. But yeah, that's me for the day. See you later.